Liberal celebrity who demanded we house refugees gets perfect karma after taking in migrants, by Dom the Conservative Entertainment World News for madworldnews.com. Last year, award-winning singer and liberal activist Lily Allen demanded citizens open their borders and homes to refugees. However, soon after graciously opening her own lavish home to migrants, the socialist celebrity was horrified to receive a brutal dose of reality. Wealthy liberal elitists are always delighted to demand that the taxpayers be forced to fund their social activism, never once putting their money where their mouth is. So when famous singer and notorious leftist activist Lily Allen was challenged to practice what she preaches when it comes to opening her home to those who are less fortunate, she finally accepted. After a year of incessantly whining that the West hasn't done enough for this ceaseless flood of ungrateful and dangerous, mostly Muslim migrants, Allen thought she could get away with welcoming a few legal foreigners as tenants into one of her lavish apartments, although they weren't the knife-wielding, stubble-sprouting North African, quote, children that she demands everyone else take. She still got a brutal dose of her own socialistic agenda, and she now realizes it isn't the liberal utopia that she claimed it would be. The Sun reports that after setting the example by generously opening her apartment to foreign tenants, Allen and her two children are now homeless for the Christmas season because her immigrant guests have refused to leave, and much to Allen's dismay, they have diplomatic immunity and cannot be evicted. In short, not only was Allen fooling her followers into believing she'd graciously open her home to refugees, but they were actually wealthy diplomats to whom she was renting her property, and now she has reaped the components of her liberal agenda. Meant to be moving back into my flat this week, but my tenants just dropped that they can't find anywhere to go up to their standards. Then they said they're diplomats and have diplomatic immunity, and there's nothing I can do about it. So, who fancies a family of 3 for Christmas? Allen made a desperate plea for sympathy on social media, only to be inundated with a barrage of comments mocking her fair weather activism in perfect I told you so fashion. After whining that her foreign tenants have taken over her flat, leaving her family homeless, she pleaded for one of her fans to open up their homes to her for Christmas. Hilariously, users responded with harsh tweets recalling her hypocritical liberal preaching and mockingly dedicating the hashtag #PrayForLily to her, according to the Daily Mail. You could have given that flat to a couple of refugees instead of profiteering out of the limited properties in London. Hashtag Champagne Socialist, one social media user wrote, while another said thought she'd given up her home to refugees and they were actually diplomats. I'm always making that mistake. Has to be the most ironic situation ever posted on Twitter. Yet another added, as another sarcastically chimed in with, bit of a crazy request, but has anyone got Bob Geldof's number? I think we need to organize a concert to buy at Lily Allen a £4 million property for Christmas. She's homeless and in need. Who's with me? Adrian Pearson replying to, Allen's unfortunate yet self-induced circumstances come just a year after arrogantly apologizing to Muslim migrants in the Calais jungle camp of Britain's behalf and relentlessly demanding already burdened taxpayers take in more asylum seekers. After sparking outrage on social media and accusations of hypocrisy, Allen vowed to take in a child refugee herself. As it turns out, Allen didn't take in a child refugee, but sought to benefit her own pocket by leasing her luxury apartment to the foreign diplomats who've now taken over her home. Finally realizing that she disapproved her own liberal agenda, Allen deleted her original tweets about the foreign tenants, including a comment in which she admitted that private equity managers, tax experts, and hedge funders are assisting her in finding a way to kick out her unwelcome guests. Of course, this isn't the first time that Allen's liberal policies have caught up with her. In October of 2016, Allen was criticized for politicizing refugees after she conducted an interview with a so-called child refugee in the Calais jungle camp. Soon after it was revealed that the asylum-seeking minor she cried for and apologized to is actually the son of a Taliban militant who fought against U.S. and UK-backed troops in Afghanistan. The young man's father had also migrated to Europe to avoid being killed or tried for his heinous war crimes. Additionally, Allen whined that she was forced to sell her $5.66 million mansion after being hit by a heavy tax bill last year. Apparently, Allen wanted taxpayers to spread the wealth, but was bemoaned when she had to do so from her multi-millions. Lily Allen is merely one of the countless clueless bleeding heart liberals who think with their feelings instead of using logic. Hopefully every leftist who has demanded that the West take in more migrants welcomes their fair share of refugees into their homes and discovers how they feel about socialism after they're held to their own policies. So true. It could have been worse, but what I got here that they were not illegal, they were legal. They were legal migrants. You know, I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Well, she got a taste of her own medicine. Too bad for her. Now she's crying, well, oh well. And she doesn't have a place to stay. Good for her. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.